Are we back?
Yes.
Wow.
We've been back for 2 days.
My life had me saving my drafts, screen recording all my TikToks because it wasn't saving. For what? For what?
I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Hey everybody, it's Barbara Ann and welcome back to my channel Straight Out of Context. As you already know, I have been covering the recovery period of Mia Blanchard, who is the half-sister of Mommy Unaliver, Gypsy Rose Blanchard. And I know a lot of people don't like that word, unaliver, but we can't say the K-I-L-L-E-R or the schmurder words here. So we're just going to keep it friendly and light. But she very clearly, after a week, has her bandages off and she did the whole like reveal thing. She's got a full face of makeup on, and this video is her clearly showing off her profile, and good for her. If she feels confident and she's happy with her results, that's all that matters at the end of the day. I'm actually just curious to see what it will actually look like when the swelling goes down, which can take anywhere from 6 months to a year, I'm told, for a rhinoplasty, because the nose is just a different area. The skin is really thick. It's made out of so much cartilage. So I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But she also has a chin implant, as you can see. So she's had the rhinoplasty and the chin implant done. And I don't know, I'm kind of on the fence. The makeup looks good because, it's covering up the little bruising that she had under the eyes. However, I really don't think that there's much of a difference at all. Her chin looks a little bit bigger, a little larger, like here. And I can't word this to sound like I'm saying something negative when I'm not, but that she doesn't look much different. This is her, over a year ago? And now, like, her nostrils look exactly the same. Her nose looks almost exactly the same, except for the tip looks like they just took it and upturned it. Like made it like an upturn. So, I don't know exactly what he did in that nose when they, did the incision and went in there and stuff. But I just don't see that much of a difference. But that's just me, myself. Like I have said time and time again, nobody's face is symmetrical. Even plastic surgery cannot make you 100% symmetrical. But if that was me, myself, and I was getting this honker fixed and I was getting my bridge fixed, I would definitely have them fix the fact that I cannot breathe. And I would make them make my nostrils even. That's what I would do. I mean, it's not even about the aesthetics. It's about the function of not being able to breathe. But I'm scared to have any kind of surgery like that done. So I'm like, nope, fuck it. Plus, I like my nose. I don't want anything to happen to my nose. I've already been punched in the face at 14 by a 17-year-old boy and had it broken. And that is why I have the issues that I have today. But I would want that aesthetically fixed if I was paying like $10,000 to $15,000 for that, plus another $8,000 for HN implant. I would want the nostrils to be symmetrical. I'd want them to be a little bit more open, so that way I would have the assurance that I would be able to breathe and that I'm not going to have any more sinuses collapsing or deviated septums. So, but that's just my personal opinion. That would be like for me if I was to ever have something like that done. However, I don't know. I'm really on the fence about her results because I'm not seeing much of a difference, other than the fact that her chin does look bigger. So it definitely makes her profile look a little more prominent, but it's not like the tissue or the fat layer of under the skin. It's not like it actually goes anywhere. You still have all that. You just now have an implant in your chin to bring it out a little bit. I don't think her chin was fine. She had a beautiful chin, beautiful face, beautiful nose. very hooded eyelids, which I think she's cute. I think she's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful girl. I'm just curious to follow this journey myself and to see exactly what she will end up looking like. But the nose, I'm more curious about the nose just because I want to see exactly how it'll look. Because unless you're going to make it like, I'm not a fan of upturned noses or pinched noses, but when they do them, usually it's typically for somebody. I'm big. I'm 5'10". Okay, so I'm very tall. I'm very tall, and so when I think of an upturn or a pinched nose, I always think of a nose that's like half the size of mine on somebody that's like small, like 4'11" or 5 foot tall. I always think of a tiny itty bitty petite nose. I'm not used to seeing upturned or pinched noses on like bigger people just because it's not something that you naturally come across often. Somebody that has that type of structural nose also they have a more bulbous, more rounded type of tip, usually not an upturn. So you have the more boxy type of shape with an upturn, but people that have a bigger bridge or a bigger, what they call boot nose, they typically have the more rounded bulbous type of tip. So I'm not used to seeing a nose of that like structure and size being upturned. But then again, she only had this done a little over a week ago and she still has significant swelling all in there. So, but I think for it being only a week, she looks like she's healed very good, but she's got makeup on too. So you can't really see the bruises and you can't really see much going on with the nose. What do you guys think about Gypsy's nose? Because she has always said that she only got like the bridge done to be shaven down to get rid of like the big like hump that she kind of had from the profile view. But I don't think her nose significantly looks much different. But I don't know about you guys and what you think. That's what I'm more interested in. I'm more interested in seeing and hearing and reading what everybody else thinks. And if you've had anything like this done, if you would do anything like this, continuously watching her recovery period and aesthetically how it's going to change over time. And in my mind, if it's really worth the money, is it worth the risks? Like the pros and the cons here. That's what I'm kind of interested in. But I know one thing, that if I just had spent all this money doing a chin implant and a rhinoplasty and I just had it done a little over a week ago, I would not be doing this. This right here, I would not be jumping around in the snow in Louisiana and even risking slipping and falling, because here in Michigan we are negative 15 degrees with the wind chill outside right now, and it is literally hypothermia death weather if you step outside for even longer than 30 seconds. That's how freezing it is. But it's the ice. We've already had so much snow and ice accumulated for weeks that you go outside and you're not careful, you will slip and you will fall. And I would be so petrified to slip and fall and hit my nose and actually break what I just paid thousands of dollars to have done.
Oh, it's down my jacket. I don't know if that was smart or safe.
Probably not.